Donald Trump has shown that one act of giving can change a life forever. Jessica Parker, a single mother struggling to make ends meet, had only one meal left to share with her children. With no food and no help in sight, just when Jessica thought there was no hope, Donald Trump made an unexpected appearance at an event in her community. What Trump did next was something no one saw coming. How did one simple act of kindness alter this struggling mom's situation? Join us as we explore how Donald Trump's unexpected generosity transformed the life of a single mother. Jessica Parker lived in Des Moines, Iowa, a city marked by a mixture of bustling life and quiet struggles. After her husband deserted her and their two children, life became a daily battle for survival. Jessica juggled two part-time jobs, but the meager income barely covered the essentials: rent, utilities, and the necessary groceries for her family. Their small apartment was filled with worn furniture and faded walls reflecting their hardships. Despite her struggles, Jessica maintained a clean and organized home, determined to provide a sense of normalcy for her kids. Their meals consisted of basic staples like pasta, canned beans, and day-old bread. Jessica often relied on coupons, discount shopping, and food banks to stretch her budget. But there were days when the pantry was nearly empty. One particular day was especially tough. She opened the fridge only to find a single plate of spaghetti with marinara sauce. The cupboards were bare, and her heart sank at the thought of having to tell her kids they had nothing to eat. It was a bleak situation, and feeling overwhelmed, she decided to take a break and attend a community event hosted by a local organization supported by Donald Trump. The event was organized to assist families struggling with food insecurity, featuring a food drive, health screenings, and activities for kids. When Jessica arrived with Emily and Jack, the atmosphere was lively, but memories of her family's struggles weighed heavily on her mind. As they navigated through the crowd, her children excitedly spotted Donald Trump, a figure they had seen on television but never imagined meeting in person. Trump was mingling with attendees, signing autographs and taking photos, and his larger-than-life persona captivated everyone around him. As Jessica stood in line, the enormity of her situation hit her again. The empty fridge, the missed meals, the anxiety that had become her constant companion, it all felt like too much to bear. Tears streamed down her face as she thought about the difficult conversations she would have to have with her children about food. Just then, Trump finished taking a photo with a young fan and turned his attention to the line. He spotted Jessica, her face wet with tears, and his expression softened. "Hey, are you okay? What's making you cry?" he asked, his voice warm and full of concern. Jessica, surprised by his kindness, opened up about her struggles. As she spoke, she could see that Trump was genuinely listening, his demeanor encouraging her to share her story. After hearing her tale, Trump reached into his pocket and handed her an envelope filled with cash. "I want you to have this," he said, "and I'm going to make sure your family gets support every week." The next day, Jessica opened the door to find a delivery from Trump's team. Boxes overflowing with fresh produce, meats, and groceries. Her eyes widened in disbelief, and tears of gratitude filled her eyes. "This is too much," she whispered as they unloaded the boxes. For the first time in months, Jessica felt supported. She hugged one of the team members, expressing her heartfelt thanks, and asked them to convey her gratitude to Trump. As they left, Jessica looked at her stocked pantry and fridge, overwhelmed with relief. But that was just the beginning of the story. Trump's generosity didn't stop with one delivery. He partnered with local charities and organizations, making sure that Jessica and her family received ongoing support. They provided monthly grocery deliveries, school supplies for Emily and Jack, and even assistance with their medical needs. This network of care allowed Jessica to focus on her children and regain her footing. As the weeks turned into months, Jessica started to notice changes in her life. With a stable supply of food, she could experiment in the kitchen, teaching her children the importance of healthy eating. She even began to develop her culinary skills, creating fun recipes with the groceries they received. Emily and Jack, once worried about their next meal, started to thrive. They were more cheerful, engaged in their studies, and excited about sharing family dinners. Inspired by Trump's kindness, Jessica decided to give back to her community. She volunteered at local food drives and joined efforts to provide meals for other struggling families. The experience of receiving help made her realize the importance of paying it forward. She started sharing her story at community events, hoping to inspire others to seek assistance and support one another during difficult times. Jessica's newfound confidence resonated with those around her. She became a beacon of hope for many families who faced similar struggles. Jessica's story didn't just impact her life, it caught the attention of local media and was featured in news articles highlighting the positive change Trump had facilitated in the community. The media coverage drew attention to the ongoing issue of food insecurity in Iowa, prompting more people to get involved and support local charities. Jessica's courage to share her experience inspired others to reach out for help, and many families began to receive assistance through Trump's initiatives. As time went on, Jessica's relationship with her children deepened. They bonded over cooking together, learning about budgeting, and volunteering as a family. Emily and Jack developed empathy for those in need, understanding that everyone could face hardships at some point in their lives. The once quiet apartment turned into a bustling hub of laughter, creativity, and love. Jessica was grateful for the opportunity to provide a nurturing environment for her children. Months after that fateful encounter with Donald Trump, Jessica received an unexpected invitation. Trump was hosting a charity gala in New York City, and he wanted Jessica and her family to attend as honored guests. Overwhelmed with emotions, Jessica accepted the invitation, excited for the chance to meet Trump again and show her gratitude in person. The night of the gala was magical. The venue sparkled with lights, and the atmosphere was filled with positivity and hope. When Trump spotted Jessica and her children, he immediately approached them with a warm smile. "I'm so glad you could make it," he exclaimed, embracing them. They took a moment to catch up, sharing stories of their journey since their first meeting. During the gala, Jessica had the chance to speak on stage, sharing her story and the impact Trump's generosity had on her life. The audience listened intently as she recounted the challenges she faced and how the community came together to support one another. "It's incredible how one act of kindness can create a ripple effect," she said, her voice strong and confident. "Donald Trump's support changed our lives and inspired me to give back. Together, we can make a difference." The crowd erupted in applause, and many were visibly moved by her words. Jessica's story became a symbol of hope, showcasing the power of community and generosity. As she stepped off the stage, she was met with hugs and praise from attendees who admired her courage and resilience. Following the gala, Jessica's efforts to give back continued to grow. She started a non-profit organization focused on helping single parents in need, providing them with resources, meals, and support networks. With the help of local businesses and community leaders, her initiative gained momentum, and she became a respected figure in the community, advocating for those who felt unheard and unseen. Through her work, Jessica connected with many families facing similar struggles, offering them the support she once desperately needed. She organized workshops on financial literacy, cooking classes, and parenting support groups, creating a safe space for parents to share their experiences and uplift one another. Jessica's passion for helping others transformed her into a community leader, inspiring change and promoting kindness. Years later, as she looked back on her journey, Jessica often reflected on that pivotal moment with Donald Trump. She realized that his generosity was not just about providing material support. It was about believing in people and their potential. It taught her that compassion can spark change, and every person has the power to make a difference in the lives of others. Jessica Parker's life story serves as a reminder of the profound impact one person can have on another's life. In a world filled with challenges, it is often the unexpected acts of kindness that shine the brightest, reminding us of the strength of the human spirit and the importance of community. Through her journey, she has shown that even in the darkest moments, hope and generosity can lead to transformation, creating a better future for generations to come. As the years passed, Jessica continued to carry Trump's message of hope and giving forward, showing her children that kindness is a legacy worth pursuing. Together, they embarked on a journey of philanthropy, making it a family mission to help those in need. From organizing food drives to providing school supplies for underprivileged kids, their commitment to community service became a cornerstone of their family values. One day, while volunteering at a local shelter, Jessica received an unexpected letter in the mail. It was from Donald Trump himself, expressing his pride in her accomplishments and the positive change she had inspired in the community. The letter included a personal invitation to join him at an upcoming event where he would be recognizing individuals who had made a significant impact through philanthropy. Overwhelmed with gratitude, Jessica shared the news with Emily and Jack, who were equally excited. They had watched their mother grow from a struggling single parent to a community leader, and this recognition was a testament to her hard work and dedication. At the event, Trump took the time to acknowledge Jessica's contributions, speaking about her journey and the ripple effect of her kindness. In that moment, as she stood on stage, Jessica realized that her story was no longer just about one act of kindness. It had evolved into a movement, a legacy of compassion that transcended her personal struggles. The support she received and the strength she found within herself had empowered her to uplift others and create lasting change in her community. As the evening came to a close, Jessica looked around at the faces in the crowd, families, children, and individuals who had all been touched by her efforts. She knew that this was just the beginning. With each meal shared, each smile exchanged, and each life changed, they were all part of a bigger story, one that could inspire hope and transform lives. The journey Jessica embarked on, fueled by Donald Trump's unexpected generosity, became a testament to the power of kindness. It taught her that no matter how difficult life may seem, there is always a way to help others and make a difference. Through her unwavering spirit, she reminded everyone that together they could create a brighter future for themselves and their community. In conclusion, Jessica Parker's life became a powerful example of how one person's generosity can inspire a wave of kindness. Through her experiences, she demonstrated that when we come together to support one another, we can overcome even the toughest challenges. It is a reminder that hope is a powerful force, And compassion has the ability to change the world, one act at a time.